report we're 15 laps in, already with a pair of cautions. In fact, the caution about to be lifted. We're ready to go back into the green flag.
Taylor Gray is on the pole, coming to the green flag with Sammy Smith.
Smith with the advantage upon entering into the corner, but now Gray battles back to the bottom. Off of turn number 2, it's going to be Sammy Smith retaking the top spot while Taylor Gray slides in the line in second and 6 inches.
laps to put some fresh general race tires on their race cars as the pits are open, and here they come down pit road.
Running order is
Sammy
officially
Smith did
wrong.
not peel off and come onto pit road. Not quite sure exactly what is going on there. Let's go back to Alex Hayden and Joe Street.
Phoenix Raceway in a beautiful sky. It's turning purple, light blue as the sun continues to set here in the Arizona desert. Now, lap 75 is on the board. The leaders, the front two, have stayed on the racetrack while the rest of the lead lap cars, Jeff, have come to pit lane.
Just the lead car is the only one that's out there. The other car that's behind that is actually a car that is running, I believe, a lap down. Sammy Smith, for whatever reason, has not come to pit road when everybody else. Postman, what's the deal?
They're disputing it right now. Sammy Smith is reporting that the caution light was red when he hit the entrance to pit road, so he stayed out on the racetrack. So a little bit of angst down here in that crew. Now I'm sure he's going to come down, and we'll have to see how things reset and get resettled around here on it. But he is claiming that the light was red. As a matter of fact, looking up pit road, Sammy Smith is now making his way down. These are the modified live pit stops, and so once his car gets in position, the crews will spring into action.
So as we get everybody, they have to wait until Sammy Smith gets to his pit box and the other cars that are on pit road as well before the ARCA Menards Series officials will give the okay for the crews to go around and work on these race cars. They get a set amount of time to make the tire changes if they choose. Obviously top it off with the fuel and make some chassis adjustments as well, as it looks like, well, we still got two more cars that are not hardly rolling at all in the middle of pit road. So we got to get two more cars into their pit box before we can put them out there. And now we see crew members beginning to run to try to get some of these cars into their pit boxes.
So again, as Alex Hayden was talking about, we're just waiting for these cars to go into their pit stalls, and then everyone can begin their modified pit stops. Again, they can change tires, they can fuel the car up. They just can't do it simultaneously. They'll have to change tires first, then fuel the car up. And now the 5-minute clock has begun for these teams, and you see on your vision screens the crews going to work here on pit road. Most teams elected to change tires first. Again, the ARCA rules is you can change tires and fuel on the same pit stop, you just can't do it simultaneously. So we're looking at the orange 17 of Josh Berry, his crew, changing tires. Also going to try to fill that car up with fuel as soon as they're done with that. Halfway break, the only car that is in question is Sammy Smith because of the fact that there was a mix-up with him trying to come onto pit road. He thought the red light and the entry to pit road was on, and then it turned green, so that's why he stayed out when the majority of the field came down initially to get into their pit boxes. So that's the only driver that could possibly be in question. Other than that, though, everyone
My
will
phone
hold
is running out
their
low on
spots
battery.
they had before they came down pit road. And by the looks of it, it looks like that Sammy's. Here they come, and the guy go restart zone.
Daniel Dye right to the inside of the racetrack, moves to the inside of Taylor Gray, now to the inside of race leader Sammy Smith. What a restart for Daniel Dye. Exits turn number 2 as the race leader as they run side by side for second. Behind him, here's Gray to the inside of Smith for the youngster.
restart on the inside lane. So Daniel Dye has the lane back that he wanted, that he had last time.
And that is exactly right. All right, Kyle, Ricky, time to go once again. Settling here under the lights.
There, Taylor Gray to the inside. Daniel Dye, top side. I think Daniel is in the catbird seat right now in that outside lane. We'll see. Second spot, make that the third spot as Rajah Caruth goes to position number 2. All of this behind Taylor Gray, who leads into 3. They're 3 and 4 line behind him.
The Henderson, Nevada driver spins on the transition coming from the flat back up to the banking over headed to turn 1, and with 3 laps to go.
But he saves it and is up to the second spot, side by side with Sammy Smith for that position as Gray pulls out that Menards.
He does.
Taylor Gray for the final time, race leader into turn